When the previous owners of the White Cliffs decided to close the property, they requested a demolition permit to knock down this historic landmark. There was a delay in the process, which gave the town of Northborough time to discuss other options so this beautiful estate would not be lost forever.
The Community Preservation Committee started talking about using community preservation funds to purchase the building. That required the Board of Selectmen to put the warrant on the town meeting warrant, which they agreed to do, and then we went to town meeting requesting that the town spend $2.4 million to purchase and preserve the building. That requires a 2/3 vote. So at town meeting in April, after a lot of door knocking and phone calling, enough people came out to support the project, and we got a positive vote at town meeting.
This positive vote meant that the town saved the White Cliffs, where so many people have memories of weddings and different functions throughout their lives.
I mean, it's just a wonderful place with so many memories.
We have such fond memories of it because many of our friends' weddings were there as well, so we got to go many times.
As of right now, the town of Northborough has no plans for the building and what it will be used for. The next step is renovating it for 3 years. Shirley Cynical recalls her wedding reception there and how the building accommodated all of her guests.
There weren't too many places to choose if you were going to have a sizable wedding. And owners were friends of my parents, so many, not only all of our family weddings, but anniversaries and a lot of different celebrations were held there.
Seeing the White Cliffs for the first time is something you don't forget.
Well, when I was a little girl, we always used to go for rides as a family, and we'd ride by there, and it just looked so stately and beautiful. And then once I got engaged, I knew that's where I wanted to have my reception. I wanted to keep it local, and it was just such a beautiful place.
There aren't many mansions like the White Cliffs, which sits majestically on Main Street in Northborough.
It is such a grand place, and it's something that you could never duplicate today. You couldn't afford to, even if you could find the interior decorations, because they were really quite special.
Wedding photos could be taken outside on the acres of the property or inside with the lavish staircase and woodwork everywhere you look.
Well, when you first walked in, there was this big staircase going upstairs where my wedding reception was, and then there was a big fireplace, and I just thought, oh, it would be so beautiful to have pictures taken there in front of the fireplace. And it was lucky that I did, because it poured the day I got married, so we had to do all our pictures inside, but it was just so beautiful, and we had pictures of like all the wedding party going up the staircase and family pictures taken there. It was just gorgeous.
To stay updated on the renovations or for any updates, follow Save the White Cliffs on Facebook.
Not only is it important to preserve it for its historic nature, that it was built in 1886, and we have so few of those kinds of buildings left in this town and in the country. So from a historic perspective, it's important, but I've been in weddings here. We've had town functions here for as long as I can remember. It's just part of our community.